Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your Daniela and my hair today is okay. Yeah, we had a conversation. So before we begin the video, I would like to speak about uh, all my new subscribers. In the last video, I remember I told that my first goal is 100 subscribers. Yeah. We are at 280, something like this. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And my next goal for now is 500 subscribers. Yep. Finger crossed. So for today's video I chose chills, and the video is 5 scary videos that messed me up. Well, okay, let's see.
Videos that messed me up after watching them, some for days and some for a lifetime. Number 5. A YouTuber named Leviathan has an old barn in the woods where scary noises have been coming from late at night. Many sleepless nights later, he works up the courage to take a friend with him to investigate the strange sounds coming from the haunted barn in the woods. When he goes inside, he finds that the barn is not haunted like he thought. It's something way worse than that.
A very old barn in the woods. Obviously already creepy.
Would someone tell me what this is, writes Leviathan. It's an unknown creature
It's not
sighting
me.
to him, but I've seen enough scary videos to immediately guess what it is. The Rake. He lets the scary creature have the barn and doesn't go outside
Okay,
for
it's
2
yours.
months
Free.
until one night he hears it making scary noises in the woods, much closer this time, as in right by his house. Against his better judgment, he takes an old busted flashlight outside for a final creature sighting he'll never forget.
Okay, he will leave it even in the house for you.
Crouched behind a tree making hideous hissing clicking sounds is the Rake, the same creature he caught on camera in the barn. He keeps a respectable distance, but it's not far
I
enough.
hope that
Who knows how
this
fast
Rake
this
will
thing can
not
run,
come in Italy.
especially on all
We
fours.
don't want
Luckily
him.
for him, it hangs back in the forest and lets him run home. Both of these videos were taken in 2020 and seems to be part of a new wave of Rake sightings from all over the world. High-quality videos of the Rake, like this one, are cropping up all over YouTube, and they are not grainy at all.
No, thank you.
Hopefully,
No.
this new rash of creature sightings is a video editing trend and not an indication that mysterious creatures are creeping out of the woods. Creepy, right?
Obviously.
Number 4. A live ceremony in France starts out normal enough until 7 minutes and 11 seconds when an object moves on its own like a ghost is about to throw it. The object
Shaking.
levitates until the clergyman puts his hands down, at which point it stops. This happened on live TV in front of thousands, so someone tell me how it could be fake. Stranger still, a man in the audience claims to have seen a supernatural apparition in the dark doorway, a ghostly figure with a white face and hair who watches the ceremony from afar. The full version of this video has never been put online, to my knowledge, but this picture apparently shows the figure. I think there is a good chance that it
Maybe
is
it's a-
Photoshop,
yeah, it's
but it looks
Photoshop.
creepy and is worth mentioning.
Because
So if
from
anyone
a
out there is
film,
good
horror
with
film.
Photoshop, then let me know if this is a real picture, or if this scary face was edited.
I think that was
Number
edited.
3. A mysterious creature sighting was caught on camera at the edge of the woods in Forest Lake, Minnesota, by a woman named Stephanie Gibbons. Based on her description of it, this
King of the
thing, which
Rings?
she says was a creature known only as the Dog Man,
What was the
is
name?
undoubtedly one of the scariest things in the woods she's ever encountered before.
The Lord of
Stephanie
the
says
King.
the Dog Man
Oh my
sighting
God.
occurred around 7:30 p.m.
The Lord of the
She
Rings.
describes the Dogman
The-
creature as having long arms and a scruffy mane. It's too small to be a bear, and Stephanie says
Naked
cougars
bear?
don't live back here, so it's not that. According to her, the demon creature hardly notices them, too busy watching deer across the field. She never shows the deer, so that part of her story can't be verified. The Dogman stays still until 12 seconds when her daughter makes a noise. Stephanie says this is the moment when the Dogman looks over.
Ear flick. Oh my god. It just looks and perked its ears up. What the
They accidentally zoom out so I don't see it move. Other people have said they can see it sniff the air and lick its nose, and I wanted to know if you can see any of those things
No,
happening
it's
here,
too far.
because to be honest, I don't. She also posted a photograph to prove that this is a humanoid creature of some sort. It looks like it could be a person crouching down
Yeah,
wearing a
maybe.
wolf mask at first,
Naked.
until you take a closer look. On top of his head are two horns and what looks like leathery wings wrapped around a bat-like body. Stephanie says the Dogman sighting is one of the many reported in the area, but this is the only one that she herself has seen. Tell me if you believe her. Number 2. A paranormal YouTuber named CHZA Chad is in search of some real ghost sightings, so he goes exploring an abandoned hospital in Perrysburg, New York, called the J.N. Adams Memorial Hospital. This old hospital is said to be haunted by patients from the early 1900s who on occasion will still show up for treatment in the hallway as a ghost. Chad soon separates from his team of fellow ghost hunters to explore the hospital on his own.
Okay.
The hospital is actually a collection of abandoned buildings, and
I will
Chad is
wait to
determined to
outside,
investigate
yeah.
as many of them as he can to discover which places are the scariest and most haunted of all. In another room, he finds and mistakenly handles a red container with a biohazard symbol. He doesn't look to see what's inside, but touching it at all probably wasn't a good idea. That's not his only concern. It's not long before he suspects there is a ghost in the hallway with him as well.
Really? Whoa. I was about to say I'm walking down this creepy hallway, but here's a stairway right here. Whoa. What was that? Right here.
Creepy noises coming from both ends of the hallway leave him unsure where to turn next. He wanders across a room with a
Back.
single chair
I
inside
go-
of a
I go
pentagram.
downstairs.
Like a ritual of some kind has been performed here, one that we're probably better off not knowing about. It's a weird enough discovery to make him rejoin his
A bat?
group, who by this point are as creeped out as he is. While
Bird?
exploring a different floor, they find this bird
Bird.
helplessly flying wall to wall, even though there is an open window for it to go through.
Maybe that's why the bird is flying around like that. He probably knows something crazy happened right there.
It could be protecting a nest, but something feels wrong in this room, and they take the bird's confusion as a sign of negative paranormal energy in the air. They chose to investigate this area with high-tech paranormal equipment designed to translate ghost voices into speech using special voice recognition software. First it says the name Paul, followed by 2 more words.
Up here. Yo, is anything appearing on the screen right now? Watch the screen.
Pure human is what Paul the Ghost says. I wonder if it's actually trying to say not appear, but rather up here,
Yeah,
as in
maybe.
above
I was
them,
thinking
possibly
up here.
referring to the space where the bird was trying to go. Next, they place a backpack on the ground and invite Paul the Ghost to interact with it. At 22 minutes and 40 seconds, their paranormal equipment registers ghost sightings all around the
What is
object,
he
and at
doing?
22 minutes and 55 seconds, the ghost kicks its bare foot off the backpack and disappears. One of the ghost hunters, named Hearn, stands in front of the camera to verify that it is working
And
correctly.
his legs.
We're using electronics to see you. Whoa, that thing shot out of you.
Like who's inside you, I think.
Their equipment has no problem detecting the ghost hunter as well as a solid black paranormal orb that shoots out of the space where he's standing. It's like he's inside you, I think, says the ghost hunter named Kasha. Tell me if you agree that this could be a possession caught on tape. Not much else happens for another minute
Maybe
or
he's
so,
throwing
and they feel the
something.
paranormal energy start to fade from this cursed room. They catch one last ghost sighting in the corner of the room by the door, evidence that it's no longer interested in them and parting ways. But when Chad looks up, his camera refuses to go into focus, almost as if Paul the ghost is in the hallway, watching them for one last time. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video
Even
and
mine,
hit subscribe
please?
in the next 5 seconds?
same,
Because I
subscribe to my
upload
channel.
4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at Dylan
The
is
same.
chillin'
My
YT
Instagram
and
link
tap
is
that
on
follow
the
button to
description
find
below.
out. Number 1. Kathy and her family often hear scary sounds coming from a basement they've long suspected to be haunted by a paranormal entity.
Change the house.
Objects tend to move all by
No,
themselves down
no,
here, and this
no.
time, on July 3rd of 2020, a loud bang from the cymbals of their drum kit sends their father downstairs to investigate. Kathy stays on the steps, and Jaden, her daughter, is too afraid to venture down there at all. The father cautiously takes a few steps into the room and doesn't see anything out of the ordinary. A strange sensation of being watched keeps them all on alert, and then
You heard it though, right? Oh my god.
2 empty bottles fall off the ledge with no
From
one
where?
nearby. Nobody is hiding in the corner to pull a string, and there's no room for anyone to stand behind the bottles. The objects just move on their own, like a ghost pushed them. Or maybe Jaden stood at the top of the steps and pulled a string. Who knows?
who knows?
Weirder still is a ghost sighting on TikTok taken 4 days prior. This time using the ghost hunting app called Reality Ripple. Kathy's alone in the basement
Is it an
talking
app?
about previous encounters when she's literally interrupted by what she thinks are ghost orbs.
I turned on the. Oh, what was that? Looked like an orb. I don't know.
She turns on the Reality Ripple ghost
What
hunting
is
app
that?
and is surprised to find there's way more paranormal evidence down in the basement that's been right in front of her eyes the whole time.
It is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The app is only supposed to show color around living things, but paranormal entities are known to trip the app too. In other words, TikTok detects a ghost attached to her husband's drums.
Oh,
An alternative
really?
explanation is that the drums somehow look like the outline of a person, but I don't see how. Not even a painting of an actual person is enough to set it off, so I don't see how these drums would. With all of this paranormal evidence in mind, tell me if you think they are really haunted by a ghost, or if the whole family is playing a joke.
But anyway, this is all for today's video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, share the video, because obviously it's free. It doesn't cost money, believe me. And the most important, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.